Ladies and gentlemen, today's first game of the Watertown Holiday Shootout features the Pius 11 Colts against the Watertown Goslings. Now let's meet today's starters. First for Pius, starting a sophomore, 5'7", number 2, Georgia Campanato. Starting at 5'9", senior, number 3, Kaylee Wozniak. Starting at 5'10", senior, number 10, Reedy Ganser. Starting at 5'6", sophomore, number 14, Tess Wichek. And starting a 5'8", sophomore, number 24, Addison Miranda. And now the starters for the Watertown Goslings. Starting at guard, a 5'9" junior, number 14, Ellie Demet. Starting at 6'1", sophomore, number 21, Alex Johnson. Starting at 5'10", sophomore, number 23, Megan Doherty. Starting at 6' junior, number 30, Drew Henricks. And starting at 5'9", sophomore, number 32, Addie Moss. Head coach for Pius is Scott Herrick, his assistants Olivia Freckman, Gabby Green, Sam Zarowski, Ryan Teets, and Jeff Waterman. And the head coach for Watertown is Matt Stolberg, his assistants Aaron Sturwell.
There you have it. Lineups are set. Presented in HD. Powered by Jolly Good Soda. Partners
Let's play basketball
with Pat Connaughton Foundation. W7 is live from Watertown for the holiday shootout, day number 3. 5 games on the docket today. When we conclude, we will have played 12 games over the course of 3 days. Watertown in their alternate home uniforms. Pius in their home white, but will be the road team. And they come out trapping right away. Johnson top of the key. So Alex gets it swinging it.
So Pius is the rogue team and the road team. Is that what you're saying?
But in white.
But in white.
Try to make it as confusing as possible. I think we did well.
Nobody does it better, folks. Nobody does it better.
Shot on the way. Johnson tries to save it, goes out of bounds.
W7 presented today in crystal clear 1080p high definition on YouTube. Go to YouTube on the quality button, select 1080p. The default is 360. So make sure you choose 1080, especially if you're watching it on a big display, it'll be crystal clear.
Inside out for Pius, 3 on the way, good.
3-point basket, good by Tess Wichek.
Wichek gets our scoring started today. Answer 3, no good. Ball deflected in the hands of Johnson. She gets a block from behind. So Johnson corralled a loose ball, went up, has it blocked. Pius comes away with it. They push. 2 in a row. Wichek. Pius out to a 6-0 start. Floater in the lane, no good. Offensive rebound, put back, good. Demet with the offensive rebound, put back. She comes in averaging a tick under 16 a game. Three in a row? No. The bench was ready for that one. Pius bench was all sort of fired up for that. Addie Moss holds. Johnson to Demet. Looking for the cutter. Henricks can't get it to her. Instead, Demet drive, turn around, shot, no good. Campanato comes away with it. Get it inside, Ganser, back out. Georgia lets it fly, no good.
Ooh, that high def looks good.
Henricks rebounds. She walks it across the timeline. 6-2 early on. Pius up, courtesy of Tess Wiechek, and 2 3-pointers made.
Can today top last night, Ed?
Those final 2 games are outstanding.
Wow.
A double overtime and a back and forth 13 lead change game to conclude the night. It's going to be tough. And not just the score and the outcomes, but it was the way that final game played out was just outstanding.
Although I am looking forward to seeing Addison Baumgart and Elena Zardecki tonight from, and Alexa Kines from Kaukauna.
Yep. But Taylor Stremlow and KK Arnold put on a show last night.
They absolutely did.
There's just one-upsmanship each time down the floor, and they delivered. Pass inside, should say, and catching and finishing. Henricks all alone at 6'4". Watertown comes in 8-3. Playing in the Badger East, coming off a 55-49 victory over Bayport is Tess Wiechek. I don't know much, but I'd get somebody on her. 3.
You know what we don't have going on right now? No one's guarding Tess.
14 minutes left here in the first half of game number 1. Oh, Lord. Wiechek 3 for 4. Has all 9 of Pius' points. Watertown very deliberate in their offense, patiently looking, surveying. Step through, block, and a foul. Wozniak on the foul. Wiechek comes in averaging 10 points a game.
She's there.
She's got 9. Free throw, no good. Missed them both. Empty possession. Little push shot, no good. Henricks rebounds, keeps it. She's had to kind of take on a new role. You lose your point guard for the year, so she's kind of taken on some of that. So has Demet. It's just kind of been a by association share. And they come in 8-3. Megan Doherty finishes inside. 9-6 our score. Pius comes into today's action 8-2, coming off a 71-49 win over Xavier to conclude day 1 of the tournament. Shot no good. Three on the way, no good. Showing that she's human. .12:30 remaining, first half. Again, 1 of 5 today. Look inside, deflected, and off the fingertips of Alex Johnson. How's it look from your view?
Fantastic.
Works for me.
I mean, I hate to brag, but
I'm glad they brought in the breeze today, as you can see that.
Yeah, that is nice.
Yeah, I mean, we need that
it's like a heater
18-mile-an-hour wind.
last night.
Heater? I think you're being fooled here. They got the AC on. You can see the banners swaying above us.
We need it. We need more AC.
No, it is going to be cold.
Could drop another 10 degrees. I'd be great with it.
Yeah, cold-hearted, cold-blooded.
That's what
He's
they
cold.
say.
3 on the way.
Whoa.
Good. Georgia Caponado.
Georgia.
Courtesy of 4 3-pointers. Pius up 12-6. Ball deflected out of bounds.
Kennedy hurdling chairs to with the ball.
I think Coach Herrick sold that one. That did not deflect off of anybody of Watertown. But Coach Herrick sold it. And turns out to be a turnover for Watertown.
Whatever it takes.
Pass deflected, taken away. Demet up ahead. Heinrichs got it.
Ruby-doo. Just
12-9.
Just like the other night, she had a really hot start. She scored the first 7 points for Watertown in their win over
Bayport.
Bayport. That's the word I was looking for. It's early.
We check again.
Woo!
Yep.
Contessa.
4 3-pointers. She's got 12.
May want to consider a hand on her face here at some point.
Now she gets a deflection.
Tess is having fun out there.
She was ready to go before the game, talking with us beforehand.
Yeah. We talked a bunch to the Pius kids before the game started. They were ready to go.
Tess especially. She had a big smile. She was loose. Probably the most talkative with us.
Even got a couple words out of Waz today.
She was, game focused from the minute she woke up.
She always is.
Alex Johnson, offensive rebound and
AJ.
putback.
I got to spend a little bit of time with AJ this morning when I got here. Early this afternoon when I got here, she was warming up, so I just went and did some rebounding for her and just watched her get
I wish
warmed
she had
up
like a
and
half
ready.
face paint or something, like a hockey mask. Make that mask look that much more awesome.
She'd be like Jason. Just make it a true hockey mask. That would scare people.
Still getting used to it. I don't think you ever really do. You just tolerate it.
Yeah.
You shift. Oh, you left her alone, and Waz all alone. Bounces around, no good.
Demet on the rebound. Ooh.
Caught that one with her cheek. Not recommended. Drive, kick, Moss decides against it. Demet, turn around, no good. Georgia comes away with her 4th rebound already.
Averages
Kicks it ahead.
9.6 a game.
Waz got it. Pius is going to try to do what has never been, well, that we don't know that it's been done, but they've had 6 made threes thus far. That is their offense. It's not as if, they've hit 66 on the year, but that's not some exorbitant amount.
Right.
You got 30 from Addison Miranda, and she hasn't even attempted one. Timeout Watertown, we'll take it with them. 18-11, Pius up early, game number 1.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Next time.
Back live in Watertown. 9:33 remaining. Pius, courtesy of 6 made threes. Tess Wiechek with 4 of them. Up 18-11, and Watertown takes a timeout and goes to a 1-3-1, leaving Waz open. She shoots. It's short. Longer shot, longer rebound. Get another chance at it. No good. Johnson comes away with it. Demet into the lane at Ganser. Has it blocked. Gets it back.
Good no call.
Demet in the lane. Shot no good. Campanato with her 5th rebound. Look, inside Ganser, a little drop step and finish.
This is a pace that favors Pius for sure.
Well, it helps that you've made 6 threes. Abby Walsh, Megan Doherty checking in for Watertown. St. Isaac for Pius.
Ganser comes out.
20-11, Pius up 9 already. Skip to the corner. Wozniak 3. Rattles around. No good. Batted around. And Abby Walsh comes away with it. As we approach the 8-minute mark. Well, the game's flowing. Only one foul called. Heinrichs doesn't like what she sees. So she backs it out. Watertown resets. And back where they started. Good patience. Good drive in the lane. Good move, just unable to finish. Turnover. Pius' third of the morning. Afternoon, I guess. Demet comes away with the loose ball. Drives. Draws a charge. Yep. Great job, Tess Wiechek.
Why she's playing a game.
She was, I mean, there were roots growing. She was so set. She draws the charge on Demet. Her first, team's first. 7:25 remaining. 20-11, Pius up in their home whites, but they are the visitor on the scoreboard. Watertown wearing their alternate uniform. Backcourt violation. As we approach 7 minutes. Good patience shown by Watertown, but Pius' defense not giving up anything. No room. 3 on the way, no good. Swing it, left side. Miranda, shot, no good. Wiechek, good hustle, but unable to save it. To a teammate, ends up in the hands of Abby Walsh. Watertown stuck on 11. Had good possessions, just unable to finish. Skip it right side. Henricks. Into the lane, step through everybody and finish. Good, strong, aggressive move. And Drew finishes 20-13. Pius still up 7.
7 for Henricks.
Quick pass into the corner. 3, rattles around and out. Campanato, somebody get a body
She's a
on her.
beast on the boards.
6 of them now. Miranda. Just can't get one to fall. Again, coming in, averaging 12.6 and has made a team leading 33 pointers. Look inside, Henricks. The foul and the basket is good. Miranda on the foul. Henricks to the line. Ganser back in, Johnson back in. Moss back in for Pius and Watertown respectively. Now what'd you lose?
Nothing.
72% free throw shooter is Henricks, and she's 0 for 3 on the day. Can't continue that trend. Drive down the lane, deflected, ends up in the hands of Demet. Henricks skips it. Demet left open momentarily. jumper up, back iron. Wozniak rebounds. 3 on the way, short. Johnson rebounds. And a foul.
Good job, AJ.
So the game's flying along.
Pius fouls for 10, Randy Ganser, her first, the team's third.
Credit to both teams, playing clean. Only the 4 fouls combined. 20-15 our score. Now Pius stuck on that 20. That layup by Ganser. That's a travel. Trying to step through it. Great defensive play by Miranda.
Hey, real quick, I want to go back to last night with Danica Gaz getting ejected.
Yep. Wasn't ejected.
A technical foul.
Yep.
I went back and looked at it. It didn't to me look like she was waving off the official. I almost thought she was waving off a teammate.
That's what I thought too. But it was right in front of the referee.
It was. I get why he did it. It's just I don't think that was her intent. I don't think that's what she was saying.
I talked to her after the game, and
maybe?
Possibly.
Okay. It didn't look like it from what I saw.
But it just so happened as she walked in front of the referee and
Danica Gaz got a technical foul last night after being called for an offensive foul. And,
she disagreed with that.
She disagreed, kind of waved her hand a little bit. It looked like it just depends on how you look at it. I mean, it was viewed by the official, I don't think unrightfully so, as her waving at him, like dismissing what he's saying, which you can't do. You can't show up a referee.
You cannot do it. And that's what it came down to. I mean, whether it was to a teammate or not, the optics said it was toward the referee.
Well, I like what you said afterwards. You said, whether it is or isn't, it's a lesson for Danica. And you have to control your emotions on the floor, especially in tight games like that.
Yeah. And it changed the rotation. You could see that for Germantown. 22-18 our score here. But again, lesson learned, and I promise you she will not get well, I can't promise because you never know what's going to happen, but I wouldn't.
I'd be shocked if it happened again.
Right. I don't anticipate that happening again.
And I think Stuvie pleaded this case, to the officials,
sure.
Coach Stuvie for Germantown, that wasn't what she was doing. But, I mean, you can't put the toothpaste back in the tube at that point.
No. Pretty rare for that to occur. Miranda 3, catching rhythm, no good. (22-18) our score here, 2:35 remaining.
All of them, Dwayne, all of them. 5 games today. 4 more after this.
Coming up next, Laconia and Bonduelle.
Laconia is fun to watch, aren't they?
Approximate tip time 2:15. Yeah, we've seen them a few times this year on the W7 network. And another unforced error by Watertown. And a Caponato is going to shoot 2. She's the recipient of the pass.
Watertown fouls number 14, Ellie DeMent, her second, the team second. Line shooting 2 for Pius, Georgia Caponato.
Georgia's first. Good. It sounds nice and loud. It is. We got microphones underneath the backboards. So you might pick up some communication. That great sound of the ball going through, especially when it just tickles the twine.
Yeah,
it really snaps
love
through.
That.
24-18, 6-point lead for Pius. Look inside.
Nice look.
Cutting Alex Johnson. Layup.
Great job moving without the ball by AJ. AJ sent me a text last night on the way home, said, everybody in Watertown just loves W7.
And they open up the red carpet for us, except for this 20-mile-an-hour breeze.
I love the 20-mile-an-hour breeze.
I know you do,
asked
and
for
I
it,
don't.
actually.
I'm going to take this Jolly Good banner and just
wrap up
right
in
here. Yeah, even better. To the lane. DeMett. Oh, overshot it, but Johnson with the offensive rebound. Put back.
AJ.
24-22, and that's where hitting all those threes early on gave Pius a big lead, but you live and die by the 3. You're going to eventually start dying, and right now they are. Woz 3. She answers it. Wozniak hits the 3, and the lead's back to 5.
6 for Woz.
Skip inside. Johnson again has it blocked from behind.
I love that. Keep going back to her. Keep going back to her until they stop it. And even after they stop it, keep going back to her.
Great pass inside.
Gorgeous.
Wiecek, the recipient of that great pass.
Tess has so much fun playing basketball. Her face, I mean, she just glows when she's playing.
3 on the way, no good. Wozniak rebounds.
You know, for college coaches, I mean, that's the kid you want. You want a kid that's just in love with the game. Tess is in love with basketball.
Wiecek, a sophomore. Campanado, a sophomore. Pius just going to hold it with this 7-point lead. Begging Watertown to come out of their 1-3-1.
Nice D by
knocks it
Ellie.
into the second row. 25 seconds left. Watertown staying in the 1-3-1, just extending it. Now the clock's at 8. And deflected, ends up in the hands of Ganser. She turns, fires a pass, threw it away. It's a good job by Watertown. That Kennedy Banks roll must be come up to jump up with the under 10. You start yelling. We got you. Kennedy's getting more time than some of the players. She jumped over the bench before.
Kennedy's a great teammate. I mean, she's the first one off the bench, cheered her teammates on. I love watching her
Pass,
on the bench.
Johnson got a chance.
That was a nice scoop, though.
Our first half score, powered by Jolly Good Soda, sponsored with the Pat Connaughton Foundation. W7 presented the Watertown Holiday Shootout. 29-22, Pius over Watertown.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Hey W7, all I want for Christmas is books!
W7's got it right, covering girls' high school sports all the time. 100% free, 100% live. W7 for the girls all day and night. W7 Productions from
out to the hoop.
You don't know W7? You don't know Milwaukee girls basketball. It's for the girls.
I'm Sarah Newcomer, and W7 is for the girls.
Back live, Watertown High School, halftime, 29-22. Pius up over the host. With Gary Whipperman, I'm Ed Rowie. Presented in beautiful HD today, 1080p no less.
If you're watching on YouTube, hit the quality button. Make sure you've got selected 1080p HD, especially if you're on a big display. It'll look fantastic. You'll feel like you're here.
Pius powered by Tess Wiechek. 16 first half points, courtesy of 4 3-pointers. She leads all scores. Drew Henricks for Watertown has 12 to pace the Goslings. And we are just about set for the second half. That first half was clipping along. Anticipated slowing down a bit here. Probably have some timeouts, some stoppages as we have a close game.
Thank you, Patty Jansen. Appreciate it. Appreciate the nice comments.
Game number 2.
Waiting on the clock. There it is.
Will feature Laconia and Bonduel. Tip time 2:15. Might have a half hour in between at least, the way this game's flying.
Yeah.
That first half was 25 minutes.
It's pretty quick.
If only it was the 7:30 game.
Right.
Wow.
Oh, and the foul.
Oh, Kennedy.
Careful, Kennedy. Careful.
Kaylee Wozniak knocking down the 3, drawing the foul. And Kennedy Banks, in her excitement, was about 10 feet out there.
Yeah,
That's, that'll get you teed up, unfortunately, or if you're Watertown, fortunately. Didn't happen, but 11-point lead now for Pius. When you put 4 up at a time, that's usually really good. Going to get a tie up. Going to be Watertown ball.
The Watertown girls basketball club back again today.
Demet, pull up, no good. Offensive rebound, Johnson. Put back. Alex with 8. Inside to Campanato, but it's taken away.
That's a tough look.
3 on the way. Never really got up. A little short on that one.
Well, they've done one thing well, and that's hold Addison Miranda in check.
No points for Addison. I'm going to assume that changes rather quickly.
She was our player of the game on, what night was that, Tuesday?
Good ball movement, good extra pass, no good.
Georgia.
Up top, Wiechek to the right side. Back to Tess.
Kick. There it is.
Just can't buy one here today.
Nice board by Drew Henricks.
2 minutes into the second half. Pius up 9. Game 1 of 5 today, concluding the 3-day event. Wonder what the reasoning was going to 3, 4, and then 5 games.
It's like a ramp up, I think.
Is that what it is?
I don't know. That's what I'm going with.
Just could have been availability, too.
Could do like KM, just do 13 games and then 13 games. Be done with it. That was insane.
Look inside, tie up, gonna get a foul. Campanato.
Jolly Good Soda, power of the W7 Nation. Go to jollygoodsoda.com, put in your zip code, and you can find the nearest Jolly Good retailer near you. Make sure you've got Jolly Good Soda at your New Year's Eve party this year. It's a must-have.
It'll change your drinking habits.
It absolutely will.
We'd had a gentleman from Arizona come over and talk to us, saying how much he appreciates our live stream. And then he said, unfortunately, they don't have Jolly Good in Arizona.
You can get it shipped to you. They'll ship it. They have the technology.
It is 2023 in a couple days, you would
Right.
think.
No, they do. They definitely
inside, draws the foul. She'll shoot 2.
We should have a Snowbird Jolly Good party or something, you know. If you're a Snowbird, send us your pictures drinking Jolly Good soda. We'll send you something.
You're going to make that clay. You better be prepared.
Yeah, nobody will take me up on it.
Demet, free throw, rolls off.
They're scared.
Watertown 0 for 4 on the free throws thus far. Oh for 5.
Hard to win games like that.
As we approach 15 minutes. Lob pass into the corner. Miranda catches, gets it back up top. Skip to the corner. Inside, deflected out of bounds. Addie Moss.
We had over 2,000 views of our Germantown Verona game last night. Tell you what, the viewership has really increased this season.
Weechak powers it up.
I'm a little surprised. I thought it might go down with the whole COVID restrictions being lifted, but it's actually gone up. And what that tells me is the interest in girls basketball continues to go up.
That's a good thing. Well, the quality of play has definitely gone up.
Yes.
Players going around the country to play basketball.
18 for Tess Weechak.
Offensive rebound, putback. Megan Doherty refused to be denied.
That's a season high for Weechak. It was 17.
Timeout on the floor. Pius will take it with him. You're watching W7.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Yaman back at Watertown High School. 14:20 remaining. 35-26, Pius up. Hitting horns extra long here for something. Now we're set.
2 bloody noses in 2 days, and you've never had one in your life.
That's
I still don't know that I believe that. I offered to give you one yesterday, if as you recall.
I do. Why is that hard to believe? I don't understand why that's hard to believe.
Okay, put in the comments if you've never had a bloody nose in your lifetime, or if you think it's weird that someone's never had a bloody nose. Now, to me, I'm in the second camp. I think it's weird that somebody's never had a bloody nose in their life. And you're what, 50, 51?
We don't need to bring age into
Oh, it
this.
doesn't matter. We're old. It doesn't really matter,
We
does
don't
it?
need to bring age into this.
Okay, you're 47. I mean, who cares? You're old.
Well, I think you're trying to support it not by the age, but by the massive years that I've lived.
Well, yeah. I mean, okay,
And nobody
47 or
knows.
51, so what?
Yeah,
We know it's not 27, so what's it matter?
that is true.
I'm 51. I don't care.
And you know I'm older than you dirty rat.
Only by a few months, though.
Yes, never had a bloody nose, and I'm good with that. I don't think I need one.
So put in the comments if either A, you've never had a bloody nose, or B, you think it's weird that someone would never have had a bloody nose. Dwayne Disson thinks it's weird. Really weird, he said. I'm with you, Dwayne. Really? That's in the really weird camp.
Yeah. Maybe I'm an alien.
But Dwayne, I'll tell you, if you knew this guy, you would not think anything of it.
The weirdness comes naturally.
That's just part of the package.
Part of the charm.
Part of the charm. That's what Andrea saw right away. Spotted that a mile away. Nice
We
drive.
check power move off the mark.
I've had a bloody nose that's went for like hours. I've had
Matt,
one that's
into the lane?
so
No
bad,
good.
I had to stuff tissue up my nose and go to a meeting because it wouldn't stop, and I couldn't miss the meeting.
Sure, you looked extra
The second
handsome.
they took it out, guess what? My nose started bleeding again.
Yeah. See, that's not normal to me. Oh.
It's totally normal.
There's a whole lot of action going on here. Looked like Waz might have taken an extra one. And then on the rebound.
Greenie Ganser followed the official down the floor.
All she's saying is how. The referees in the crowd don't like the call. We play on.
Play on, player. Big thanks to the Watertown girls basketball program and helping us out with running cameras all week. It's been just fantastic. They've done a really, really nice job.
Shot, no good.
Makes our life so much easier when we have that help.
We check, drive, kick.
Waz.
Wozniak 3, no good. Demet rebounds. .11:35 remaining. Stuck on this 35-26 score.
Well, you're right about the scoring slowing down. It's 29-22 at the break, so it's 6-4 in the second half.
Tie up, and it turns out a turnover. Each team really good job protecting the ball. 7 Pius turnovers, 6 for Watertown. Coming up next, Laconia, Bonduelle. That'll be our second game of 5. Waz left alone, 3, short.
Waz has some words.
Kick it, Heinrich
Woo,
slipped.
Drew. Oh my
Planted
gosh.
to pass and hit a wet spot, went down.
Stop the game and clean that up, whatever that is.
Johnson 3, no good. Out of bounds. Hoping they can turn up that air conditioning.
Oh, for crying out loud. You know what?
I am crying out loud.
Cold air will actually helps prevent you get from nosebleeds because it dries everything up.
Oh, listen to the expert who had a bloody nose that wouldn't stop. Telling the guy that's never had one. Got it. 35-26.
Well, therefore, I know more about them than you do.
I guess. Waz has
Good
it blocked.
block. Moss on the block.
They're going to get Gadser.
Waz put her hands on her hips, looked at the official, she goes, oh, of course, now.
She's up to 3 just like that. Team foul number 5 for Pius.
You know, she'd be great for like her own reality TV show, Wozniak. I'd watch that.
Timeout Watertown. We'll take it with them. You're watching W7.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Nobody's strutting right now. We've been scoreless for about 4 minutes. 35-26. Pius up 9. And if you never played that again, we'd be okay with it. That is
The Fine Young Cannibals. What are you talking about?
Fine Young awful song.
Are you nuts?
No, well, we've determined that. That is just terrible.
So you don't get nosebleeds and you don't like the Fine Young Cannibals. The Fine Young Cannibals are awesome.
Oh, that's just terrible.
Guess what I'm only going to play from now on?
Name their other song.
Good Thing. Oh, that was that song. She Drives Me Crazy.
Oh, look
Suspicious
at that.
Minds.
They have 2 songs?
Suspicious Minds. They sang that.
I thought that was Elvis.
They covered it.
Ganser, deflection, turnover. Miranda 3, no good. Just cannot buy one. Keep shooting it, shoot or shoot.
How long have we been on 35-26?
About 4.5 minutes. Inside, Johnson, no good.
Nice board by Ganser.
Turnover. Wow, right in front of the referee. Got to support Pius on that one. That was, there was some contact.
Hatchet job.
Something along those lines. Do I need to repeat the score? It hasn't changed.
It hasn't. And you know, I was just thinking, I haven't flipped back to the scoreboard page on my iPad in like 10 minutes. I've just been watching the comments. I don't need to go back to it because the score hasn't changed.
Nobody's mentioned anything else?
No comments about the scoreboard.
No, not at the scoreboard. What bloody nose.
Oh, but the bloody nose?
I'm
No,
telling
just
you, it's
Dwayne.
not.
I'm telling you, if you're not putting in, you got to support me on this, you guys. If you appreciate W7, I want some comments. Is never having a nosebleed in your life weird? The answer is yes, it is. And please agree with me because you know it is.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it is. Even as a kid, like a 6-year-old or a 7-year-old, fall off the monkey bars. You never got a nosebleed.
No. Cracked my skull open like 4 times, but never a nosebleed.
Strange.
Is it though?
It is very strange.
Next time out, Google machine, I'm looking some things up. Bloody nose facts.
It'll start with everybody's had one in their life. Waz. This is what I'm telling you. You could watch Waz the whole time. I could just put a camera on her and just watch her. I'd just laugh the whole game, just her expressions. Coach Eric. He started to make the traveling signal and then like bent over like his appendix just went out or something.
Oh, you're going to love this. 40% of the world
What?
does not have nosebleeds,
Are you serious?
according to the Google machine, and you know they don't lie.
Okay. All right. I guess I stand corrected.
So I'm just 1 of 4 out of 10. Nice power move and finish.
14 for Hendricks.
The 7-minute drought is over. We have someone that scored. 35-28. Watertown down a touchdown. Miranda got it.
There it is. You were going to stop her all night.
38-28.
Pius has 4 2-point field goals for the game.
Yeah, well. Let it fly.
And 8 threes.
Lob inside, deflected, turnover. Drew looks gassed.
Yeah, she does.
Miranda, 2 in a row? No. Good rebound, Abby Walsh.
Wait, Ab. I'm seeing the chicken dance going on over next to me here, Mr. Shivering.
Another Watertown turnover, their 4th of the half.
If somebody could bring a blanket and some hot cocoa over here, that would be great.
Oh,
for,
that'd be
for Ed.
tremendous. Steak sandwich.
You got to see him during softball season in March when we're out doing games. it's borderline comical.
It shouldn't be colder than your freezer. I'm sorry.
Okay, great fake. Waz, oh.
Gets her offensive rebound, left it short.
Ooh. Waz gave Moss a push there.
Referee was okay with that.
I might mess with Addie Moss. I'll tell you who I'd never mess with would be Taya Moss. I'd never mess with her. And by next year, I'd never mess with Addie Moss. She's about a year away. But Taya, you don't mess with Taya.
5:45 remaining, 10-point lead for Pius. If you bet the under, what are you doing betting on high school sports? What you're gonna win?
Troy Burgle.
Our resident expert.
Saw some pictures of Jordan Berglund on Instagram yesterday. Her and her significant other. Living the Florida life. You'd be happy down there.
Yes, I would. Other than, that big weather event that they'll get that'll wipe out islands.
That thing.
Hurricanes again.
That rain they get. Boy, they're
Tie up
closing
in the
on
corner,
Waz fast.
Timeout Pius. You're watching W7.
Oh, hi there, W7. Just wanted to let you know all I want for Christmas is hoops.
Coming back.
5:08 remaining. Pius up 10. Over Watertown. Coming up next, Laconia, Bonduel. Would they start it early? You got to believe, right?
I would think so. Jordan Teets. Yes, it's weird. I get them almost every other day in the winter. Attaway, Jordy.
Sorry.
Dwayne Distance says Google Eyes.
I won't argue that. That's a very realistic possibility.
Jordan, I'm with you. Weird, weird, weird.
I guess.
I don't believe 4 and 10 have never had a nosebleed. If you've never had a nosebleed in your life, and be honest, if you've never, ever, ever had a nosebleed, put it in the comments. If you went to draw something out and you didn't see red on your finger, put it in the comments.
I'm going to throw it out to them. It could be my brothers as well.
No.
And that would be 3 of the 4 out of 10 right
That's
there.
crazy. Well, then all 3 of us would have wrapped up in pillows your whole life.
I really doubt it. As my parents would argue. The
Waz.
amount of trips. Kaylee Wozniak, the amount of trips to the ER on my behest.
12 for Wozniak.
41-28. Pius up 13. And Ganser comes away with the steal.
Reenie's not big on bringing the ball down the court.
Another Pius timeout.
That's not a strength for Reenie overall.
I think the ball was square when she was trying to grab it. It was going all different directions. You're watching W7, powered by our good friends at Jolly Good Soda. Jumper, good. She rips the offensive rebound away and creates that second chance opportunity. The door is closing on Watertown as they trail Pius by 13 with 4:07 remaining. Our nosebleed discussion carries on.
Never had one. Sorry, boss. Cameron Wiechek.
Thank you.
Okay, Cameron.
Appreciate that support. We're just built different. We're just tougher.
I don't know that it's tougher.
Oh, well, I'm going to say that. It is. Watertown's going to have to find some scoring and fast. Down 13 as we approach 3:45. Good seal.
AJ.
There you go. Alex Johnson. And if you're Pius, you just keep doing what you're doing. Run your offense, good patience.
10 for AJ.
Make Watertown earn every opportunity.
Hey, today's game brought to you in 1080p high definition. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you check the quality button and click 1080p. The default is 360, so you definitely want to check that to get the best resolution possible. You'll be amazed at the difference.
A little more burst in the offense from Watertown as DeMett to the rack and draws the foul. Ellie 73% on the season, 0 for 2 today. Watertown as a whole, 0 for 5. Hits it. You knew that wasn't going to last too long.
DeMett averaging 15.9 a game. She has 3.
Now 4. Here's some full court pressure and a steal. Johnson to the hoop, draws a foul. She'll shoot 2. Pius, 3 straight possessions, turning it over. Rolls around and off. Stick around for the Pat Connaughton Foundation Player of the Game at the conclusion of this one. .41-33 to score. Wiechek breaks the pressure. She gets bumped from the side and draws the foul. Alex Johnson's first, team's 4th. Might need those fouls. Put Pius on the line. They've shot 1 free throw on the day. They're going to shoot a second after the basket is good. And drawing the foul. Tess Wiechek. Gary still in search of? He's still Leonard Nimoy right now in search of his phone, which means it's probably in the car. Under 3. Change that scoreboard for you. Put something in the door, make a break for it. .44-33 our score. 2:57 remaining, timeout. We have reached that point, haven't we? It is urgent time. If you're Watertown. And if you are flying Southwest.
That is correct.
Those poor, poor people. Well, you'll see changes at Southwest as their antiquated system was exposed.
What's that, like running and charging for the best seat on the plane? Is that the system you're talking about?
No, that's that part. No,
That part will stay the same.
that part you can count on.
You charging $27 for a bottle of water? Is that going to change?
3 on the way, rattles out. Stick around, Pat Connaughton Foundation Player of the Game coming up next. Gary's got it in his head who he's going to go to.
Got a pretty good idea.
Pius just working clock now. Pass fakes and sharp passes. 2:15 remaining, up 11. Getting Watertown on the move. Oh. Going for the foul. Cracking Georgia was Addie Moss. I don't think she meant to catch her like that. She immediately apologized.
See, that's for her and Teo are different. Teo would never apologize. Teo would have been like, I'm sure he'll stop bleeding here soon.
We don't need another nosebleed, do we? Has that discussion worn itself out?
I think so. We'll just agree to disagree, I guess.
Pius turnover.
Addie Moss. Oh.
You needed that one if you're
Yeah.
Watertown. Moss going to the line where she's 5 for 26 on the season. Good chance to knock down a couple and change those numbers.
Woo.
Sounded crispy on this end.
That sounded nice.
That's when you almost think that the numbers are, there's a flaw or something. She buries them both. 44-35, under 2 minutes, however. Watertown gonna have to pick up the tempo.
Oh, Waz, careful.
Gonna go put Waz on the line. 73%.
Not the ideal one to foul. But as a team, Pius 61.8%, Campanato's 59%, Ganser's 58%, and Wiechek is 46%. Those would be the three. And Miranda's 50%.
Front of the rim and drops over.
Ryan Simmons is 100%, by the way.
5 for 5. Second one, no good. Henricks, double-double territory now.
Pius ball on the possession.
That's probably going to seal the fate, barring another Watertown. And they already had their miracle come from behind win the other day against Bayport.
They were down 7 with a minute 30 left. Now they're down 10, but, you know, it's doable.
I have been a part of one of those, down 10 with a minute to go.
Did you get fired after you lost?
Nicely done. Nicely done.
Georgia to the line. Campanato 13 of 22 on the year, 59.1%.
Laconia Bonduel coming up next. Georgia hits the first, earns the second.
Georgia.
Sinai checks in. Ganser out for Pius. Second one good.
Georgia.
Largest lead of the day for Pius. Inside, Johnson, kick it out. Demet.
Like the Mets had a rough day.
Zek rebound. Sinai to shoot 1 and 1.
Sinai 3 for 4, 75% on the year.
Desack buries the first one, earns the second. As the gym goes silent. Rolls off. Demet inside. Johnson left hand. No good. Let it go. Don't want to. Well, it's 13. I don't think you.
Yeah, I don't think. I think you just play defense.
Stick around
now.
for the Pat Connaughton Foundation Player of the Game.
Well, Pius will come out 2-0 from the Watertown Holiday Tournament this year. Nice showing for the Lady Popes. Addison Miranda was our player of the game on Tuesday. Who will it be tonight? Well, you'll have to wait and see. Don't go anywhere, though, because she's coming up next. 20 seconds and counting. And Georgia picks up her dribble. They're going to call her for 5 seconds and she'll get rid of it. Oh, there's nobody on her. All right, well. Final score, Pius 48, Watertown 35. You have been watching the Watertown Holiday Shootout on W7, presented by the Pat Connaughton Foundation, powered by Jolly Good Soda. Do me a favor, click the subscribe button on our YouTube channel and click the little bell to get notified every time we go live. Like I always say, every time a bell rings, a new girls event starts on W7. Stay tuned. Coming up is our Pat Connaughton Foundation Player of the Game. Final score again, Pius 48, Watertown 35. You're watching W7 Live. Okay.
Oh.
W7 Live, we are back with our Pat Connaughton Foundation Player of the Game. It is Tess Wiechek from Pius.
Thanks.
Tess, nice game today.
Thank you.
6 threes to open up. Also, what I show altogether today, 16, 18 points. Career high, topping last year of 17. So congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Including 4 threes and 3 twos. 3 threes to open the game.
Yeah.
Talk about that, just feeling it right away.
Yeah, I don't know. I made my first one, and then they left me open for like 18 more. So
Why not
gotta
just
knock it down.
keep chucking it until they make you stop, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't make you stop. So 2 big wins for you guys this week. How's that feel going into the new year?
It feels great. You know, close out 2022 with 2 wins, and now we're on a 3-game winning streak because of KML. So, I mean, rolling into the new year. Going
Give you
hard.
confidence going into back to the Woodland West,
Definitely.
and you guys will get a rematch with Pewaukee at some point at New
Yes.
Berlin West, and you know that New Berlin Eisenhower. You know those big battles in the
Yes.
West coming back at you again. What do you like about this group, Tess?
I really like our chemistry. You can see how everyone gets involved on the court. We're pushing the pace. Like, we know when to kind of like speed it up, when to slow it down. I think we just work great, really well together.
I saw, where's Waz at? Here's the thing with Waz. I mean, Waz could have her own reality TV show. If she
sure.
did, I'd watch it.
Oh, me
I
too.
would.
Yeah.
I'd binge watch every episode of Waz's reality TV show.
Oh, for sure.
Her facial expressions on the floor are they're just hilarious. I mean, with the officials, she wanted to call like 3 times, didn't get it, and then she got called against it. She goes, "Oh, now you call it." I mean, how fun is she to play with?
It's great. Well, she's just so passionate about the sport.
She
Like,
is.
You need someone like
Well,
that.
we were talking about it before the game. We were talking to all the girls, and I said even Waz said a few things, and Ed's like, because well, she has her game face on, from right from when she gets here, which she does. But you know what? Every team needs a Waz, right?
You do.
Every team needs a Kennedy Banks. Every team needs
yeah.
a Georgia. You got to have all those things together. You don't want 12 of the same. You want all kind of different people coming together, right?
Yeah, and we fit well together.
You
so
guys
it's
do
going
fit
good.
well together. It's been fun watching you guys play this week. I wish you guys best of luck the rest of the way. I'm not sure if we'll see you again or not this year, but if we don't, keep playing hard, keep working hard, and if we do, we'll check on Waz's reality show.
All right.
All right? Pius, whose birthday?
It's Mr. Herrick's birthday.
Well, let's go.
Go.
Let's go.
Happy birthday to you. Oh, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mr. Herrick. Happy birthday to you. Yeah.
Happy birthday, Coach. Great way to end it. You've been watching W7. We'll be back shortly. Well, easy for me to say, right? Laconia and Bonduelle coming up next. You've been watching W7.